Hmm? Hey.
You don't own me anymore. You come closer and I'll make you drink liters of cappuccino after a quattro formaggi. Basta! And an expired tiramisu. I'll lock the crap in and swallow the key.
Calm down, it's me. Also, wow, that's a very specific threat.
Husk? You're awake. Are you okay?
I think yet.
Finally, big kitty. I've been waiting so long for this moment.
Hey, take it easy. It still hurts.
Oh, really? Because it hurts me too.
Oh, shit.
What a coincidence, right?
You really want to have this talk now?
Oh, you'd rather sleep some more? Or dunno, let's wait another year. Maybe some other dirty secret will pop up. Like that you're my great-great-grandfather.
You're being a butthole.
I'm being the butthole? Not the one who literally ditched me and had me mauled by mafia thugs? Leaving me dying alone?
I didn't ditch you.
Please. We're already dead, Husk. No need to lie.
It's not lying. It's the truth.
The truth is, on the day we had to leave, you left with the money and never came back.
Just woke up. Give me a break.
I didn't have any when I had Don Sorrow's henchmen at the hotel door ready to knock me off.
I know that, and, I'm sorry.
You're sorry for selling me out like this?
No. I'm sorry I didn't get there in time to take them out and take you away. They got me too, Anthony. They ambushed me. I was stopped by Don Sorrow himself, and by Giuseppe, who, as you already know, along with Vincenzo, betrayed us like a jerk. I was beaten, drugged, and locked in a trunk. When I woke up, I didn't know where I was, or what day it was. He told me he had left a letter in my name, addressed to you, where I was dumping you and leaving Los Angeles, and that his men had already been torturing and beating the heck out of you for hours. I was losing it. I didn't know how I managed to lucidly sit there, enduring his talks while thinking of a way to free myself. Luckily, a magician always keeps a few aces up his sleeves. I waited for the right moment to break free and attack them. Rationally, I knew I wouldn't make it because they were more than me. But Don Sorrow had run away, and I was doomed. But there was an unexpected turn of events.
They're our friends. Sorry.
Vincenzo got Giuseppe, saving my life. We were in a remote area of Southern California, far from everything. Don Sorrow called for reinforcements who were coming to stop us, but they didn't make it in time to save him. We retrieved the vehicle from the highway and drove back to Los Angeles to the motel where you were waiting for me. You had been able to defend yourself from everyone who wanted to hurt you. Anthony! But in the end, you couldn't be saved from yourself. The worst memory of that day is... Amore, answer me. Anthony, please, babe, don't leave me. You were still breathing when I held you in my arms. It all felt like a nightmare. That grave, your brother burying you, the funeral itself, none of it felt real. I wasn't there. You weren't there. You had to be with me. We had to leave Los Angeles together. I had to give you that ring and vow you eternal love. I had to go with you. Believe me, you're not the one who felt abandoned, who lived in anguish for years, getting eaten up by guilt and the terror of not being happy. I was miserable. If only I hadn't waited and left with you right away. If I'd given you that ring earlier, maybe we would have been happy.
That's the second time you've mentioned it. What ring are you talking about?
After what happened with Don Sorrow and what they did to you, I brought you a ring. One of those you give for engagements. I planned to give it to you as soon as we leave LA, which never happened. I wanted a token of our bond and the life I wanted to live with you. I know that in those days it was completely illegal for us to get married, but I planted a small tree in front of your tombstone and tied the ring there, hoping that as it grew, it would reach you in heaven. Every year I would return to visit you and decorate the branches with photos of the places I had visited. I wanted to involve you as if you were there with me. I wanted to keep my promise in order to not lose my mind. It was hard, every day. And yet, I always came back to you. Every year. For 30 years. Until I decided there was no more reason to torture myself like this anymore. And that it was time to reach you. Rather than fail again, be hated and rejected, I preferred to watch over you. First from afar as an overlord, then at the hotel. I did all I could to direct you toward choices that would help redeem you, supporting and encouraging you, always respecting your will and decisions, fighting alongside you, and putting my love for you aside to avoid causing you any more trauma.
I would have never gotten any trauma if you hadn't hidden me from this. You were selfish and mean and cowardly. You're all about shoving other people's truths in their faces, but when it comes to telling the truth about yourself, you lie and hurt others. You hurt me.
No, Anthony, I never lied to you.
Stop calling me that. You don't have the right. Screw it. Screw everything. Screw you. I've had enough of all this. I don't want to see you anymore.
What? No, come here. Please wait.
I have. I've waited far too long. It's over now. I'm sorry.
I love you. I know it's too late, and I never had the guts to tell you when I had the chance in life. But I love you. I've always loved you. Anthony, losing you that day changed something in me. I lost the ability to love, to laugh, to cry, to be happy. That's why I suck so bad at interactions. That's why I ruin every good thing that happens to me, and that I don't deserve. No, I have no excuses for how I behaved. I messed up your life down here, too. Sorry.
Husk?
Go ahead and hate me. That's the only feeling I can handle.
That's the problem. I don't hate you. Everything would have been easier if I hated you. And look at me. I was about to walk out that door. But here I am. Ain't I the most inconsistent being in the world?
Yes. But the inconsistent being I love the most in the world. Dang. I haven't vented like this in years.
Me as well. Are you any better at least?
Yeah. Listen, you don't have to stay if you don't feel like it.
I'm not going anywhere. I sort of abandoned you too. I'm so mad at myself for not waiting longer. You promised that you'd be by my side like a guardian angel. That the power of magic would fulfill all our wishes. What happened? Why did it all go down?
I don't know. Maybe because that power only works whenever we meet again. And every time that it happens, somehow we fall in love again. Listen, I'll never be able to grant you the happiness you deserve. I was young, ambitious, and naive. I made promises that, in hindsight, I could have never kept. But I've always remained faithful about one thing. You're my priority, back then, and then when you passed, when I arrived here, and since I met you again at the hotel. I may be a cruddy guardian angel, but I'm your cruddy guardian angel. And I will be for eternity. Everything has always led me to you, and the more I reject this, the more fate brings us closer together again. So I don't think I want to reject it anymore. Now, you can leave if you want to. I won't stop you. I'll never do anything against your will. I'll accept your choice and protect you from afar. I just wanted to get this off my chest once and for all. Because you're the reason why I chose to live. And even to die.
Say it again. Say it.
Anthony, but...
Anthony, my butt. I want you to say it to my face. Say it to me. To Angel. and not to my back. And I'll send you to screw off right away if you dare not make up for all the I love you that you wanted and should have said. To me.
What a drama queen. I love you, Angel Dust. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Okay. Just wait.
I love you.
Stop! Have mercy on me.
What? Well, you told me to make up for all the I love you of all the past. This is only the beginning.
Yeah, but I didn't think it'd be like this.
Then how?
I don't know. I don't.
You still panic when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
And you get cranky when it's pointed out to you.
What are you talking about? Shut up.
See? I missed all this. I missed you. Angel, I know you don't want me to associate you with Anthony, but you're...
Shh. I missed you too, Henky.
May I?
Well, I've been longing for this since that dance at the club. Wow, you really did it.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Wait a minute, Gattino. I gotta do something first. Wait for me in my room, Noggy. Daddy's got some important business.
Oh, yes! They're finally banging!
Do you think this is an obvious sign that we should stop eavesdropping?
So, where were we?
Sorry, can't remember. Gotta start over again.
Such a shame. Oh, yeah? Is that how you'd like to use your tongue?
Hey, everything okay? Does it bother you? Did I go too far? Do you want me to stop? I'll take that as a no.
I missed you like crazy.
You too, Ragnetto. Actually, you really are a spider now. You took me at my word.
Witty, forget the magician. You should have been a comedian.
You haven't changed at all.
Neither have you. Henky didn't have a rough tongue, though.
For that matter, Anthony didn't have 6 arms.
Don't tell me you mind.
And do you mind?
Not a bit. So you like me the same?
Baby, I'd like you no matter what with any look. And, do you like me the same?
Well, Henrik was really hot. Hard to compete. Of course I like you the same. I love you the same. I just love you. I love you. Finally, I can tell you as well. Anyway, do you need help at the bar? I'm temporarily unemployed. Alistair imprisoned Valentino in his podcast, and all filming is suspended.
What? And you just drop it like that?
It won't stay this way. Vox is discussing an agreement with him, and chances are that the souls involved will be affected as well. Mine is still in Valentino's hands, but Valentino is in Alistair's hands, so I don't know. Technically, I belong to Alistair, to Valentino, to no one. I'm in some kind of limbo. But you know what I thought these days when you were recovering? That if I had to choose to belong to someone, I'd like to belong to you. 'Cause you would respect me and love me maybe even more than I'd love myself. I mean, you've always been like that in the past, right? So maybe you'd be that, even in the future.
I would be what?
Well, my boyfriend. As Henky was to Anthony, I want to be with you. I want you to keep being my guardian angel. And I know a lot has changed over the years. And that we need to catch up so much. Talk first about the past. And the present. And then the well. Oh, I'm getting tangled up. Anyway, maybe it's all happening too fast. But you don't have to say yes right away for what I've...
Yes.
Huh? Husky, I told you that...
Yes, Anthony.
But You don't need to be
Yes.
hasty.
Yes, I said yes. Are you done? It's all happening too fast. Holy, I've been waiting forever and couldn't wait to hear all this. So screw the rush, Anthony, Angel Dust, or whatever you prefer to be called out here. I'll be your partner, if you'll let me be. Or as young people say nowadays, boyfriend.
You're so old-fashioned.
Is that a yes?
It's always been a yes, you silly kitty.
I love you.
I love you too. And I want you.
Huh?
I've wanted you for so long, you can't even imagine.
Angel.
And believe it or not, I'm not talking about schmecks, but about making love. This job made me forget what it feels like to be loved. And no one in the world, in life, and in the afterlife made me feel as loved as you did. From now on, I'd like you to erase all the marks that's gone left on my body and replace them with yours. I no longer want to feel used and humiliated, like I felt with him.
Amore. I'll never make you feel like that, even a single day of your afterlife. I promise.